Hi, welcome to Winc's annual investors meeting. My name is Harry Morris. I'm the head of research and development. This is Will LaFrance, the chief financial officer. This is Sean Adeski, the chief operating officer. And we're also joined via conference call with our chief marketing officer, Daniel Adeski. So first we'll give you a quick rundown of our financials. We had just under $192 million of sales, which ranked first. And for profitability, our profit margin was 16.2%, which ranked first. Our return on equity was 24.5%, which ranked second. Our return on assets was 22.6%, which ranked first. And our market cap was $272 million, which also ranked first. So for our intended strategy, we chose a strategy of a differentiator with product lifestyle focus. We want to create 3 products that could sell in both the high-tech and the low-tech sectors. We wanted high-quality products which were priced on the more expensive side. We also wanted high sales and promotion budgets in order to promote our products. We want to slowly increase production capacity as the demand for our products increased. And we want to finance this growth primarily through stock issuance.
Winc was very successful in carrying out this strategy. We initially brought 3 products to market that were classified as low-tech, but were also within the preferred range of both the high-tech and low-tech sectors. In round 6, we introduced a new high-tech product. These products, paired with our promo and sales budgets, allowed us to gain the highest market share in the simulation, and this was the main make-or-break point for our company. Our initial investment in research and development and production led us to debt and a few emergency loans, but also led us to our high market share. This generated high sales, and by the end of the game allowed us to retire our debt, as well as earn significant income and keep pace with the market in size and performance. The only time we deviated from our strategy was the lack of dividends, but this was because our cash position did not allow us to do so until the late rounds of the game. Our turnaround occurred after we gained debt in the first few rounds due to innovation and production, and we raised money through the issuance of stock, which increased our equity. We then gained high market share and were able to slow down innovation and research and development and focus on production, allowing us to retire debt and have relatively high net income. Our leverage was in or above our targeted 1.5 to 2 range until our turnaround occurred. At this time, we no longer focused on bringing new technology to the market, and because we had a high market share and our production schedule satisfied demand. And this led us to fairly constant measures for assets, and the lack of expenditures also led to greater income, putting us in a better financial position overall. We did still not have much cash on hand, so we chose not to pay dividends, causing our equity to rise and our leverage to fall. So while our financial structure was not ideal, we were able to turn around the company.
We have 4 production improvements that we would like to recommend to the management team going forward to help improve profitability. Our first improvement would be to bring in a new product into the high-tech sector. Given our position after round 8, this being a strong cash position, a high level of assets, and a large market share, we feel that we could certainly afford to bring in a new product. We recommend the managers invest in a high-tech product to improve our position in that market. A product with performance around 13 and size around 7 should generate a high level of sales in the high-tech market. Our second suggestion would be to increase the advertisement budget in the high-tech market by $2,000. In addition to bringing in a new product, we feel that increasing the budget for the high-tech sales will help boost sales, and bringing in a new product requires an aggressive sales promotion. This is why we suggest spending an additional $1,000 on the promo budget as well as the sales budget. Our third recommendation would be to increase our TQM budget by $1,200. Now that we have more cash and assets to work with, we can afford to increase our efforts to improve our corporate social responsibility. By increasing the budget by $1,200, management can designate $200 to be spent on each aspect of TQM. Our final suggestion would be to decrease production by $200 for each product. One thing that we would like to fix with how we ended was the high amount of inventory we had left. We had around 400 units left for each of our products, and the amount of units we sold matched the capacity for next round. Thus, we have sufficient inventory to decrease production of each product by 200 and still sell a high amount in each market.
Now we'd like to send it to our Australian office for Daniel Adeski.
Thanks a lot, guys. Watching the company from abroad has enabled me to get a strong overview of the key takeaways from our recent success that I would like to present to our investors. First, the key to our success lay in the diversity of our products. Though our initial sensors were technically considered low tech, our products still apply to both sectors. As a result, it was much easier to expand, as we were not restricted to a particular niche market. So the first key takeaway is that diversity is instrumental to Winc's success. Second, anticipating the direction of the market has been essential to our success. Winc focused primarily on market share as a benchmark for determining the success of the company. By round 6, we had the largest market share in the industry, but very little profit. Nevertheless, we remained confident that we were well positioned within the market, and once our products finally took off, we thrived. Ultimately, we finished first both in market share and sales. Thus, the takeaway is that attracting a large market share will inevitably lead to success. Finally, the third key takeaway is a portion of our budget must be dedicated to TQM from the beginning. Before we had profits in later rounds to spend on CSR initiatives, we were lacking in that department. We have since turned this aspect around, but the takeaway is that if TQM is not a priority, it will quickly be disregarded in favor of a more profitable initiative. Corporate social responsibility must be a priority from day one. To conclude, the 3 takeaways are diversity, market share, and early emphasis on TKM.